Good morning, beautiful souls. How are you all feeling in these Mercury retrograde energies? I literally just did a really full-on meditation. I'm feeling really blissful and I felt called to do a video. I was going to do a live sometime, but I feel like I need to just be in quiet and just use the cards to channel some direct messages from spirit. As always, you can go back and check out all the other videos. I work in real time, so I always work from my now and try to see things that are coming up in the future and obviously share the guidance that Spirit wants you to know to help you move forward. So I really wanted to do this without distraction. As much as I love interacting with you all when I do lives and stuff like that, I wanted to do a video today just to hopefully offer or provide some of you with some intuitive-led guidance. This is the same sort of guidance that you receive in your readings that you have with me, as well as the predictions. But yeah, I just wanted to do it without distraction. So I hope you don't mind. So yeah, like I said, this wasn't a prepared. I had no intention on doing a video or doing one-on-one on the camera, doing anything today, except for stuff that I have to do. But yeah, I just feel like there's so many people at the moment that don't know whether they're Arthur or Martha or up or down or round and round. Maybe this guidance can help you in some way. So going to do it a little bit differently. I'm going to still use the cards because they're my tool of choice. I do have all my poles in front of me here. I don't know what I'm going to be led to. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to tap into spirit right now. I'm going to go into my reading mind and I'm just going to channel some messages. So I'm going to use the chakra cards today and just see if I can get something different from there. But you know how I work, and if you don't, g'day. So once again, guys, just please really take care of yourselves at this moment. Do what's right for you and your highest good. Try not to be influenced by too much energy around you, because everyone's going through what you could say is a shitstorm right now. So if you are got your shit together and you're moving along nicely, sweet, this video probably isn't for you. So I'm tailoring this message for anyone who 222 on the camera, who is actually wanting to make changes and shifts and use these current energies to really work out the old energetically and work in the new. All right, so I'm going to ask Spirit to use all my senses safely, securely, and full protection, offer my beautiful community members something that you feel we need to know to help us move forward. Oh, jumped out. Look at that. And I love it when I'm in this position, because you can see everything that happens. We got the Enlightenment card. So you guys are being enlightened as individuals to certain aspects of your life that may no longer bring sunshine and rainbows and joy and bliss and prosperity and all that positive juju into your life. I know it's a very tricky energy because we are co-creative people in this life. We need to co-create with others. So a lot of you may be put in a position where you have to make some hard decisions for yourself. Now here comes my nose. For those who don't know, my nose itches when Spirit are really close, so I'm sorry if I rub my nose. Yeah, so what they're basically saying to me is that now's not a time for self-preservation. Now's the time to really address everything at its core value. This includes anyone or anything around you that may not be for your highest good, meaning they don't add value to your life or want you to succeed or see the very best in you and really encourage and nurture that for you. A lot of people are still attached to karmic things, and that's what this energy is about. It's about cleaning up your karmic energy. So karmic doesn't mean that someone's done bad to you and, you know, it's all negative or whatever. We always will co-create with others, or we will always have job positions, or we'll always be in some type of partnerships in our life for either, sorry, they just told me no rhyme or reason. Anyway, for a lesson or a blessing. So you need to experience things in your life that you don't want to know what you do want. And yes, you did need, want, desire certain things for on the camera in the past, and they fulfilled their role and you fulfilled your role in their life. But we're coming, I really feel like this is a connections type of energy first up. So if you're not in a connection, or this can also just be in a connection with yourself, because you are the creator, you are the manifestor of your own reality. So there could be parts of self that actually come up for you that you realize you're not attracting the best people or experiences or opportunities into your life. And that can cause a little bit of inner turmoil. And Spirit wants you to know that they are trying to enlighten you about a few things, but it depends on whether you're choosing to focus solely on the unwanted, or how it currently is, or how it's been. And, you know, a lot of you are scared of repeating cycles. I can feel that in your soul and in your spirit. You've got to do something about it at this point in time. You've really got to have a look at your life and do a bit of a self-analysis and do a bit of a life analysis and draw a bigger, better, and write a bigger, better picture for yourself and your future. So it's either coming up from within you. I think it's coming up within everybody, if I'm honest. But you may also, what they're trying to get me to say, long way round, is that now's not the time to be fearful or to worry about hurting other people's feelings. A lot of you are staying in comfort zones, or with people, or doing the same daily routine for yourself and expecting something different to come as a result. That's not going to work anymore. It's not going to work anymore, because you are enlightening. You are waking up to more. You are wanting growth. You are wanting expansion. You are wanting better for yourselves. And this is that internal side of you. Now's the time to make the relevant decisions and choices that you need to make to help you move forward. This can be a lonely road sometimes. Trust me, this isn't my first rodeo. But it does get easier over time. Transmuting energy does get easier, but sometimes we do either have to break people's hearts, and it's not like you're intentionally doing it, but you can't keep being the person that everybody else wants you to be and fulfill all their needs. I literally said this to someone the other day. You know, a lot of us go above and beyond for other people in fear of loss or anything like that, or how they'll perceive you. A lot of people worry about what other people think of them. That's a big one. But you can't do that anymore. You just, if you do, you'll just stay miserable, and obviously that's that. But you've really got to get a little bit more selfish with this enlightenment energy they're throwing out for me. Look at that passion. Who watches all my videos? How many times has passion come out in all these different decks? It's come out again, the chakra, and I've never ever done videos or anything with these cards. So the passion's come out. A lot of you aren't. You're fighting your passion. You know what you're passionate about. You know who you're passionate. You know what you're passionate about. You know where your passion lies and all that, but you're resisting it because you're scared of hurting other people's feelings. You're scared of how the world will see you. You are so worried about how the world outside will perceive you, people, places, things, family, friends, whoever, that you're not going with your passion. You're refusing to learn something new. If you are a light worker at the moment and you have a lot of wisdom you can share, or healing, or anything like that, they're really encouraging you to get amongst it and start helping out at the moment, because there are so many people waking up at the moment. They don't, like I say, it feels really discombobulated. It's like people don't know what to do with it, obviously. So please, if you're passionate about helping others and paying it forward in the community, please, by all means, within your own means, don't give from an empty cup, but please do that. It's really, really necessary right now. We need more kindness and compassion in the world. We need to stop this ego. There's a lot of ego death happening at the moment. We want to stop this ego cycle of instant gratifications and staying miserable just to please others, or expecting others to stay miserable just to please you, or anything that's sort of ego based. I'll get more on that. But the way that we work our way into this enlightenment that is coming in for us, we are being so divinely led right now. It is absolutely ridiculous to follow those nudges. It's to focus on those things that you're passionate about. If you're no longer passionate about anything in your life, your lifestyle habit, your routine, certain people, relationships, connections, anything like that, you're going to have to rip the Band-Aid off and do what's best for yourself and for the highest good of all. And yeah, and make some changes in that. Look, I know it's not easy. I've counselled a lot of couples over the last probably 3 weeks or so. Some obviously are just out of alignment, and I help them get them back into alignment. But some of them have finished their contract and it's served its purpose, so to speak, without sounding like it's a transaction. But it's evolved to as far as it'll go, and now at 10:10 on the camera, and now it's time to finish that cycle and start a whole new cycle. So that's what's happening to a lot of you right now. If I go a long way around again, is that you're closing out old cycles and you're starting a new cycle, and you'll hear it all across the spiritual community anyway. So follow all those mentors and coaches that do inspire you and do lead you into more, into better, into excitement, into passion especially. But a lot of you have a new contract coming up. So this could be a new work contract. This can be a new love contract. This can be a contract to yourself where you just want to go on an eat, pray, love type of journey where you just go and explore the world. Who wouldn't love to do that and just have a bit of a solo journey for a little while? It's going to be different for everybody, but you know what it is for you. But there's so much illumination happening at the moment. And the only reason why you feel a physical discord, spiritual discord, emotional discord, or anything like that is because you're telling the story that you're stuck, and you're never stuck, because energy 1111 on the camera, energy is never stuck. It is fluid, it is forever moving. It's just that you cause resistance in your energy. You don't want to make those hard decisions. You don't want to hurt people's feelings. You're scared about what other people think of you. You're not courageous enough. You're worried about the outcome. What if it doesn't work? What if? You guys are going through that right now. It's time to come back into a bit of self-actualization and do something about that. But Spirit, do you want any more of these? They just said baby steps as well. Just take baby steps. I know it's difficult when you have a lot of influencers in this industry saying, do this and get on here and do this and do it quick, and it feels like you're rushed. They just take baby steps. Just take baby steps for now. That's a really, really nice, subtle way of disconnecting and breaking energetic cords or ties that you may have to people, places, things, addictions, behaviors, anything like that. Just wake up each day and do one positive thing for yourself. If you're in a position to have one positive conversation with someone, just step by step. Just do baby steps over the course of the next couple of weeks. Thank you. Look at that, because it's for your growth. It's for your growth. So now's a time for growth and expansion. You won't be able to do that and move forward and experience all these passionate things in your life if you choose to remain the same and be around those who don't inspire you or influence you or want better for you. You know, I'm seeing that a lot at the moment, because obviously I work with collectives. So I see it a lot at the moment. They don't want to do something because mum and dad will get the shits, or they won't do anything because it's a lot of excuses. You know what I mean? It's a lot of excuses. But at the end of the day, like I said to these, they keep referring me back to people, because I think a lot of this has to do with connections. But, you know, I had to say to somebody the other day that I was mentoring, you know, are you the person? Oh, no, it was a couple that I was doing. I sort of said to them, you know, if your daughter was to meet a man like you, would you say go for it? Would you say go for it? They're a good one, go for it. Because obviously we always, well, most people, normal people anyway, always want what's best for their kids, and vice versa. If your daughter was to come home and, hang on, I'm all confused now. Yeah, if your daughter was to do something, would you, I'm not, forget it. I'm not going to redo the video just for that. Basically, be the best person that you can, especially if you have children. If you're not being the person that you want your kids to be or you want your kids to attract, now's a crucial time to change that for yourself. Spirit wants you to get ready for new horizons. Go back and watch all my other videos. I won't get into that. We know we're closing out a chapter and we're coming into a new one. What does your next 12 to 18 months look like for you? What does it feel like? Who's included in it? How are you feeling? You know, all that sort of stuff. Abundance is pouring into your life. So this can be an abundance of love and connection and fun and laughter and playfulness and ease, and that's what I'm manifesting into my life. But some of you are actually coming into a time of financial reward as well, from your hard work, from your dedication, from the positive money mindset stories that you've been telling yourself. Just the fact that you release yourself pinching off from the overflow of this infinite, abundant universe that we have got going on around us right now. Some of you do need to learn. They keep putting books in front of me, so some of you do have to either read literature or learn. Some of you may make money from a book if you want to start writing a book, or they just said it's going to land in your lap, so that you may be someone that comes across a really good book. Even if you're not a very big reader, it's some form of literature that may land in your lap and you're meant to see it. It's kind of, oh, yeah. I quite often do that when I go down, and because I love thrift shopping and doing that type of stuff, and I'll go down and I don't buy any more books because I've got so many, but sometimes there is that one or two that just sort of is poking out or is laying there. And I remember saying to Spirit one day, if I should go to a powwow, give me a sign if that's where you're meant to be. Is this just a daydream, or am I meant to go because I felt a spiritual calling to go to a powwow? And as I went to go to Woolworths and stuff, I had this little lifeline store, and in the book in the front, sitting on top of all the books was this Lakota's book. And for those who don't know, I had a out-of-body, near-death, I don't know what it was, experience back in '92, and I met my Native American guide, and he actually welcomed me into the Lakota tribe. And that's when I first started back then, Lakota's Tarot. So the fact that this book was sitting on top out of all the other books that were there, and it had Lakota's Girl or something like that written on it, blew my mind. So a lot of you will be receiving signs and synchronicities like that as well. But you need to know that abundance has the potential to pour into your life from this moment forth. You need to get yourself ready, prepared, and pre-pave your day for these new horizons that are coming in. Are you going to go with this new cycle and experience new, exciting, fun, upbeat things, which is part of your own personal growth and healing here? Or are you going to stay trapped in this karmic negative cycle that you have clearly outgrown? That's all that's happened. Nothing bad's going on. People want to perceive it as bad or whatever. That's just their ego. But I don't care who you are or what you do or whatever. Everyone deserves to wake up with purpose every morning, go to bed satisfied, and be the best possible versions of themselves as well. So if people don't want that for you, that's definitely an indicator that they're not that in love with you. I shouldn't say it like that, but it's kind of like everyone should want better for everybody else. But if someone's trying to keep you in a tiny prison, then that's not going to work. We also got follow your bliss. Follow your bliss. Follow your passion, because it's part of your growth. Get ready for new horizons. Abundance is going to start pouring into your life. Love, money. It's all part of this enlightenment here. It's about doing the energy work. I'll get one more of those. I know this isn't a big, profound message or anything like that, because I'll get into some tarot and we'll see if we can get some juicy shit as we do. But please, if you can connect with mentors or coaches or start, I did a lot on my own. So I just dove into books. I lived at libraries. I joined the Psychic Guild. I did everything so I can become the better version of myself that I can. So now I can share my wisdom and that with you guys. Now's the time to do that. Whether you have an art, a craft that you are really passionate about, it's time to get amongst it and start learning and doing that type of thing. And it is a form of positive distraction for everything that's going to move its way out of your life anyway. You know, you can keep holding on to driftwood if you want, but you're just going to grow old and stagnant and miserable. And, you know, who's got time for that? I don't care whether you're 20, 50 or 80 or 90 years old. You can always start over. You're not here to please others. You're here to live your journey, your contract, what you're meant to be doing in this life. Once again, simple as waking up with purpose, going to bed satisfied. And when issues and problems do crop up in between, you just come back to self. You take a big, deep breath. You say, what is this trying to show me? You know, not that the life is happening to me. It's like, what is this trying to show me? What's my next best logical step? What am I going to do? And once you get into that rhythm and that flow, honestly, you can have bad days, but they're not bad days, if you know what I mean. It's redirection. So do you want any more of these, Spirit? Do you want any more of these? What we get? You stand in the light of truth. Are you being truthful to yourself, and are you being truthful for others? You know, that's what it's all about right now. I always say, everybody who's following me for donkeys will always hear me say, I'd rather be hit with the truth than kissed with a lie. So please don't lie to yourself right now. Please don't lie to others. Be truthful as much as you can, no matter what ramification or consequence that you fear as a result of you doing so. It's going to set your soul free. It's going to set your soul and your spirit free. And once you do that and you reach your personal point of enlightenment and you're not feeling stuck, stagnant or anything right now, you're going to start manifesting all this abundance into your life. People who give a rip, you know what I mean? Job and employment places that actually want you because they see your value and your worth. Beautiful, new, intimate connections and friendships, fun times, going out, celebrating, all that sort of stuff. And that can actually take up a majority of your life. I'm doing it myself as well. And that's what I'm calling in. I have my times of stagnancy and I address it. But it's slowing me down so I can take a look at things in my life and understand what it's trying to show me, or stuff like that. You know, at the moment I've got a lot of physical things going on at the moment, so I know that I have to come back to self and work on 2121 on the camera to do all those type of things. Something's going on in your life, you need to do the same. You know, it's not happening to you, it's happening for you. What's this trying to show me? You know, because it's part of your growth. Spirit, finding sanctuary, opening to your spiritual source. And like I say, this is a faith system. I'm not talking about those who are in doctrine, you know what I mean? Like, it's just this way and all that. That's why I love shamanism. That's why I love spirituality. That's why I love all that sort of stuff. There's no attachment, it's just a full belief in that there is non-physical in a higher self. It's orchestrating and guiding us each and every day. I'm not going to go there because they want me to touch on religious stuff, but I'm not going to go there. You need to start doing things your way that are congruent to your belief system. I'm not going to judge you no matter what you do, whatever, but make sure that you're practicing what you're preaching at all times as well. But you need to open yourself up to your spiritual source because you're standing in your own light of truth. Do so as a result. You can get ready for new horizons. The abundance is going to start pouring into your life. It's part of this receiving exactly what you deserve from now on. It's part of this personal growth. Continue to focus on what you're passionate about. Most of all, follow your bliss. Regardless of what everybody else is doing around you, follow your bliss. Let's get some of my handy dandy little light seers and we'll see what comes out of here. So I guess this video is just really trying to get you a little bit of encouragement. I really wish sometimes I could be in a position that I can sort of do a little classroom thing or something, and I'm sure that will come soon because I know you all need it. Yeah, look at that. Anything that's binding you. Eight of Swords. I don't read the card meanings, so if you're new here, don't come at me. You need to remove whatever's binding you, what's gagging you. Opening up all, that's why they probably pulled me to do the chakras today. It's about opening up your chakras. Some people have blocked throat chakras, sacral chakras, the third eye chakra, whatever chakra. I just go do an all over chakra cleansing because I can see the cogs not turning properly at all. But a lot of you are holding on to people who are trying to bind you to their belief system. They're trying to bind you in some way. They're trying to keep you stuck. You're looking up going, help me, help me. Come on, come on. And yet your 3D reality is like, I can't do this. I've got this obligation. I've got this. I feel like I'm tying my hands together. You are not trapped. You need to start releasing the chains that bind you to where you are. And because it's time of your growth and expansion. Get people out of your ear. That's going to come out really strongly in the live, my last live. If you want to go check that out. Don't listen to negativity at the moment, whether, I don't care what source it's coming from, your family members, your friends, or the media, or whatever. It doesn't matter. You need to start listening to your soul right now. Your soul is calling out for you. It knows what it needs. And obviously, let's listen to positive podcasts, literature, read literature. Follow those who actually have your highest good, not telling you the doom and gloom that's coming up for you, because what they're doing is they're placing negative seeds in your mind, worry and fear into your mind, and you're going to start manifesting that into your experience, and it's so not necessary. Yeah, look at that. You get out of your head, get into your heart and stuff. Right now you're feeling like this. You know what I mean? This is big. I'm going to be honest, for the collectives I'm reading for, this here is because you're listening to other people too much. You're trying to follow everyone else's advice and you're neglecting it. Yet here's your enlightened self going, oh, I want the money. Oh, I want the love. Oh, I want positive connections. I want the wheel to start moving in my favor. Because it is with the Six of Pentacles here. Look at that. This was equal energy exchange. This is equal value. The reciprocity card come out a couple of days ago as well. But if you're gonna be in this and stay in this because you've got a fear of hurting other people's feelings, or your fear of someone's going to judge you, or you've got a fear of persecution, or anything like that, you know, they just told me attachments. So a lot of you have really karmic attachments. You need to sort that shit out. If you don't, then so be it. That's fine. Not much I can do about it. You do you, boo. But I'm here for those who want to start cleaning up this karmic energy and release yourself from attachments that no longer are for your highest good or serve you for your highest good. Follow your soul and spirit right now. You are coming out of this energy. Look at that. It's in the dark. Yeah, well, it's lightened up. But here you are. I don't want to hurt people's feelings. I'm not cute enough. I'm not this, all this self-defeating prophecies sort of thing, because you're listening to too many other people and what they think is best for you. You're keeping yourself shackled in the dark. Ugh, hate that energy. But this is what's coming in for you. Color, light, growth, expansion, money, love, fun, playfulness, abundance, resources, fun times, new experiences. There's something with the sensories. My sensories are getting censored. I know a lot of you are coming out of a dark place. I'm not trying to make this sound all easy and stuff, but that's why Spirit said right at the beginning, just take baby steps. Just take baby steps. Start disconnecting your energy from people, places, things around you that are trying to keep you bound, trying to keep you stuck, trying to keep you in illusion, trying to keep you shackled because that's their belief system. That's what they think's best for you. Nah, you do what's right for you. 27 on the camera. You need to follow your bliss, the abundance. If I can't encourage you to do the energy work, the abundance is going to start flowing into your life. It's going to start flowing into your life. This new horizon, this new cycle, it's coming in anyway. Some of you are going to receive some unexpected communication, because I just saw a postman, and not in real life, just in my head. But there was the communication card come out a couple of days ago. So once again, go back and watch that live. I'm sorry it's so crackly. Hopefully this one turns out all right. But you need to stand in your truth right now. And then look, both these cards, loneliness, alienation, going my own way. You need to face that part of yourself and open yourself up to a faith or belief system, no matter what it is for you. It's time to enlighten yourselves. Oh, beautiful. Look, on a psychic sense, I'm going to pull a couple of these too. Sorry if this is going too long. But look at this still. Got to make the decisions. Got to use your sword and cut out all the bullshit. You know, you've got positive flags that are flying, saying, go that way. Go that way. Your instincts are waking up going, go that way. And you're going, you know, but what if they don't like me anymore? Or what if I don't get another job? Or what if, you know, whatever. Think about it, obviously. Think about it. Do the right thing. Think about it. Get out of this energy. Look, I think what the momentum is, we're coming out of this. So a lot of you are coming out of a very depressed, emotional time. You're actually raising your sword up a little bit and you're going, you know what, I do deserve better. I do. What does my future look like for me? Let me think about it for a little minute. You're going within, you're having some quiet introspection, and that's really cool. And then we've got the Three of Cups. Wonderful, wonderful partnerships and rendezvous that are coming in for you. New sources of inspiration. They will come through downloads for you. They will come in the form of people around you. They will come with new job offers. They will come with a bit of relief in your bank account so you can, you know, go and buy or purchase what you need or whatever. But if you're staying in this sort of energy, then, you know, and if you are going on your growth journey and you have people around you like that, just continue to shield yourself. Just raise your vibration. That's the best way to shield yourself. I never like telling people to protect themselves, because on an energetic level, it's saying I have to protect myself. So you're actually manifesting more things in your experience that you have to protect yourself from. And that's not what Spirit want. They want you to stand in your power, get into your light, open up your spiritual source, trust in source themselves, so you can start moving forward and start having some wonderful, wonderful new connections that are fun, playful, togetherness. The King of Wands did come in. You stand in your strength and you follow your passion right now. A lot of you are going to line up with opportunities, people, and offers that are really going to be congruent to you receiving this value and this energy exchange in your life. If you're not seeing it right now, that's fine, because what we're doing is we're preparing. And energetically, we need to pre-pave. I might have to do a video on that, because you can do all the manual plans that you like, and you can do your to-do list and all that, but you have to energetically pre-pave it. That means do it through your mindset, do it through your feeling space. And yeah, it's called pre-paving. You may want to Google that. Anyway, yeah, a lot of you are coming into your abundance. So you may come into money, or you may have more time up your sleeve, or you're receiving your resources. Just be mindful of people, places, things around you who still want to come back and take from your pot. Be very, very mindful of that. There are going to be a lot of energy vampires that come up in this time, because they need they're not following their spiritual source. They need their energetic 3D source. That's just not a tomato sauce. They're not getting their energy from source itself. They're getting it from people. So these are the energy vampires that walk. They use you for money. They use you for time. They use you for sex. They use you just to fulfill their pot up, all that sort of stuff. Now's a really, really, really good time. That's this energy. Now's a really, really good time to obviously continue to stand in your power, do what's passionate for you, do what's truthful for you, get yourself out of any sort of limitation or self-imposed prison here, and start making some choices about your future. What do you want to do? Do you want to travel? Do you want to travel? Do you want a serious relationship? Do you want to change career positions? Whatever. Now's a time just to reconcile that type of information within you and start pre-paving this new cycle for yourself. There is an upcoming contract. Just jumped out. I better be careful of these cards. They always flag. There's an upcoming contract. Within the next 3 months, should you choose to do the energy work, there can be an upcoming contract. They just told me this may not suit everybody. It's going to be very specific, but if you are married or have some type of legal commitment to another party, or it could be in business or something like that, and you know that it's just not, it's not good for everybody. This can also symbolize divorce as well, and divorce is not a bad thing. I remember with my first partner, my oldest boy's dad, because I'm intuitive and an empath and all that, I just knew that our soul contract was up. I just knew that we had got together because he was a very big, trustworthy catalyst in my own personal growth and stuff. 33 on the camera. They're thanking me for sharing the story. And I loved him dearly. I loved him dearly, but I loved him more, and I loved him enough to sort of say, hey, we clearly just have outgrown each other. We both want different things out of life. I don't want to sort of repeat a family cycle of just staying with someone because we have a child. I want my child to grow up knowing that if any type of connection that they have isn't fulfilling themselves and they're struggling to fulfill the other person or whatever it is, I don't want them just to stay with someone. And it's a real big, long story. I rationale, and I literally said to him one day, look, I love you enough to let you go so you can find someone that you can be really happy with. I'll miss you. I'll miss you, and I'm so grateful for you and all that sort of stuff. But it's just not, and that they got quite upset about it. I think it was a bit of a shock. They weren't expecting it to come, and stuff like that. But we're still friends to this day. And he's moved on. He's got married and had a couple of kids to other people, and to other people, to another person, I should say. He got married and all that sort of stuff. And I'm stoked. I'm so stoked. And that's they made me say that because of this energy that's here at the moment. And the same with your jobs, you know. So anyway, it's about loving everybody where they are and doing what's right for the highest good of all, you know, at the moment. And I know it's not easy, but we should want ourselves and our children and our grandchildren and all our future generations to live a more empowered and enlightened life. You just don't stay somewhere because someone else told you to. You don't stay somewhere just to fulfill the needs of others, you know, and you matter. You care what you want. That's important as well. That's really important as well. So if it's not got to do with marriage and that, it's got to do with work contracts and stuff like that. I'm seeing it a lot right now where people are going back to old jobs and old situations and stuff like that. And I'm just like, oh man. But anyway, to each their own. But right now you need to follow your bliss and what you're passionate about. I want to say piss. Passion and bliss at the same time. But there's a big new horizon around the moment. I'll probably do a couple more videos. Yeah, a lot of you are releasing toxicity with the devil here. This can be in your own life. You may have unhealthy addictions or attachments or anything like that. This can be to people, places, things outside of yourself. The devil isn't always a bad thing necessarily. But what it is anything that's not for your highest good. It's keeping you vibrationally low and it's not serving you. Like I say, they're really encouraging this shift because of that contract that's coming in. So when I see a contract and they're making me sign it and it's within the next 3 months, I'm keeping it broad because there's so many of you out there, but it can happen between now and the next 3 months. A lot of you are going to be receiving a new contract for a job, for a relationship, for a connection, for a house, anything like that, anything that where you have to sign a legal document that is going to propel you so wonderfully into the future so you can receive, where is it? So you can receive all the love, joy, prosperity, abundance that you are creating for yourself. Good news is there are some positive, emotional, co-creative connections that are coming in for you, but look at the distinction in these cards. You've got the people that are standing there going, mummy, daddy, partners, bosses, whoever, you know, trying to put roadblocks. I don't know who to listen to. I don't know what to do. Where do I go? La, la, la. You need to drop the swords. You need to say, I don't want to talk to you right now. I need you to give me space to sort this out for myself so I can actually get out of this depressive energy and I don't stop feeling so overwhelmed. You know, a lot of people have taken on so much that they're so overwhelmed. We need to start looking at our own lives. Which direction am I going in with no attachment to anything or anything right now? Oh, I hate that energy. Look at this energy. Yuck. Yuck. Find your own sanctuary. Find your own sanctuary and open yourself up to source and allow them to help you from now on. I'm going way over, so I am going to pull some. What will I do? Let's do some fairy cards. Look, I'll close this off. I'll try to get on and do a couple more videos, especially in this current energy. But if you do need me for anything, I know my website's off at the moment, but do contact me if you want to make a booking because I might be able to squeeze you in somewhere. Yeah, whatever you're shifting right now and you're taking baby steps towards, it's time to just practice, practice, practice. This goes back to that book, the learning, if you're making changes in your life, don't just think, because I say to everybody, I'll try meditation. They go, oh yeah, I tried that once. And I said, how long did you try for? I did it a couple of times. You know, that's not going to do much. That's not going to get a new momentum going. What you need to do is you need to keep practicing, practicing, practicing what it is. And it's got to happen daily. So maybe setting yourself 3 daily non-negotiables that are for your highest good. That would be really beneficial. Emotional healing. So call upon Archangel Raphael. If you do need some emotional healing, see a counsellor. See someone that can help you with your own emotional healing. You are emotionally healing anyway, but a lot of you are so scared to go and experience and explore more or whatever because of this energy here. Fear of disappointment, fear of being abandoned, listening to external sources. You know, mummy says, don't go near them because they're a bad person, or I've had a lot of judgment against me at the thing because I'm spiritual and I'm a psychic and stuff, you know. Whatevs. But at the end of the day, it's time to look after your own emotions. Do what feels good for you. As your heart heals of old emotional pain, you will receive new blessings and love. So how amazing is that? There, look at that. Express your individuality. You know, you're not born to do what everyone else wants you to do. You're born to stand out. You are unique. You are awesome. Exactly how you are. Exactly how you are. We've got a spiritual teacher. So I'll wrap this up by, if you are a light worker out there and you have reached a point in your own growth and ascension that you can be of benefit to others and sort of help hold their hand and nurture them, or to be able to go out into the community in some way and do something, please, by all means, don't worry about what everybody else is doing. If you've got the goods, please go and do it, because the world needs us right now. They really do. Your life purpose may involve teaching others about healing and spirituality, but it's not just about that. Maybe you're a great chef and you can actually teach people how to cook. Maybe you're a really good seamstress. Maybe you'll be able to get some kids in and be able to teach them how to sew. It's kind of like they really would love everybody to go back to the old school ways of doing things, where bit of hard yakka, you know what I mean? Well, it's not hard yakka, but it's we're losing the fundamentals of, you know, societal stuff. Anyway, it's probably another story for another day. If this made sense, please give me a thumbs up. Please feel free to subscribe. I'm sorry I went for so long. But if you would like more encouragement and nurturing along the way, please let me know. I'll do more videos when I can. But I just felt compelled through my meditation to jump on and give you that information. So please know that I love you all so much. I have so much unconditional love and support for each and every one of you. And yeah, have an amazing day. And I hope that all made sense. All right, guys, I love you. Bye.